Alright everyone, hello and welcome to the UJ's Fall Qualifier number 1. They are against Ohio State University. It is your boy Glockodile, Arcfang, Seth, whatever you want to call me in the booth today. First game I've cast this season, so I'm looking forward to it. I will admit I'm not well versed in Overwatch, but I did start playing over the summer, so hopefully, sorry, trying to get mic issues here. Hopefully, I can cast to the best of my ability. Which, let's be honest, that's how I put forward. So, it looks like we've got a pretty standard comp. Zarya, Reinhardt, both sides. That's interesting. Symmetra. 2 Lucios, 2 Brigitte, really. And the only difference is the Junkrat and the McCree. Or, sorry, Cassidy now. Apologies.
Round 1. Capture
okay.
the objective.
Let's see if I can figure out how to cast. I apologize for this right now. Pretty standard push right now. UJ playing on the offensive, already getting a good with tossing next, picking up a double kill on site. Huge. I will promise I get this figured out, but for now we'll just follow the action until I get this figured out. Already, UJ putting on the offensive approach, pushing Ohio State completely off of site. Tossing next on the Reinhardt, just holding them down completely. Sending out the flame toss, just zoning them off. Ohio State's Reinhardt trying to make a push, the shield going up. Tossing next, just going in, falling back to regain some health. Unfortunately, we do not have clicking in the booth today. Reinhardt all comes down. Oh, I'm trying to get to the action. I'm sorry, everyone. It looks like Ohio State is making a comeback here. And it looks like they will take control of the site for the time being. Let's see if I can figure out some... Nope. Oh, spectator options. We will look at that at the half. Zarya sending down nades for the time being. Looks like UJ will try to make an approach here. Brigitte's do take out each other out, the copy. Reinhardt's shield's going up. It is a battle of the wall right now. Flame toss coming down. It looks like UJ is going to try to reposition back up and heal. Ohio State does have 4 ults ready, while UJ does only have 3. UJ is going to take a second to come back and regroup. Ohio State almost have 50% already. Symmetra wall goes up. Lucio all comes down as well. UJ desperately trying to get on the site, but with all the ults coming out, it's really difficult. However, Reinhardt does get a pick. The huge 3-man ult. And tossing next is just making plays right now. Misses the slam charge. However, UJ just makes a complete mockery of their defense right now and retakes the site. That is a huge ultimate from Reinhardt there. The 3-man ult, and then the rest of the team just followed up beautifully. UJ didn't lose a single member of their team. That was disgustingly well played. Great job by UJ there. And once again, we are back to the attack-defend portion. However, Ohio State on the end this time. Reinhardt wall coming out, the flame toss coming through to hurt that shield a little bit though. Lucio desperately trying to do something. Symmetra wall comes up. A few ults coming out. Brigitte wall is up as well with Symmetra wall too. Ohio State looking to make a push here now. Reinhardt ult comes down. Doesn't look like it hits anyone though. Brigitte does fall, Symmetra down, and now Lucio down. That's the healer. Tossing next, desperately trying to stay alive, but getting 4-man, it's impossible. And Brigitte does fall again. However, this was Ohio State, excuse me. UJ was able to bring it a bit closer, but they're going to have to push on the site here. They don't have much time to spare. They do have a little time to work with, as they did take out 2 members of Ohio State, excuse me. UJ coming from a different angle of approach here. Junkrat is able to take out Lucio. However, Zarya does trade with the Junkrat. UJ's Brigitte wall and Symmetra wall coming down. Huge Zarya ult. Let's see if they can capitalize. And UJ making a huge play with the Symmetra Zarya. Reinhardt just going in on the Lucio. However, he is just hopping around. And UJ retakes the site at 99% overtime. They did wipe all of Ohio State's team, though. They have to bring this back now. Well played by UJ there to retake the site. Good use of ults. That Zarya ult was massive. I think they landed 3 to 4. And we are going to go for a pause here, so let's see if I can figure out how to change. Doesn't help me at all. I have a mouse not working. Oh, let's see. When in doubt, Google it out, you know. Try to get this fixed here. Alright, Ohio State looking to make a push here. UJ does have to hold the site for a little bit. Symmetra wall coming down from Ohio State. Zarya all coming out as well. How does this not die? I apologize, everyone. I'm learning this as we go. UJ does manage to hold the site. And it looks like that's going to be the game. Huge ult coming from tossing next to secure the objective. Very well played by UJ there. Good use of ults.
Score 1-0. Ready for battle.
Alright, let's see if figure this out. Oh. Looks like each team is opting to say, oh, excuse me, no. UJ did switch to the Junkrat.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round.
Should just be the space bar.
The objective.
There we go. That'll work. Already, the fight is going down. Lucio is everywhere. There we go. Oh, it's right click, everyone. Excuse me. Now, how do we switch? Brigitte coming with the heals. Tossing next is already on site, trying to defend. It is a contested site right now. 2-2, 1-2. And it looks like it is going back and forth right now. The Junkrat does pick the Brigitte. However, he does fall. No, excuse me. Tossing next falls on the Reinhardt.
Let them out.
Brigitte wall coming down the ult. However, excuse me. Zarya survived the Reinhardt slam. However, UJ is going to have to back up here as Ohio State does take the site, and Brigitte falls. Okay, and we are back to free roam. Ohio State back on the oppressive now. They have control of the site, so they're just going to try to spawn keep UJ. Zarya all comes down. Reinhardt does come down just to keep them alive. If Reinhardt had been up and landed a huge ult there, that might have been really tough for UJ to recover. UJ's Symmetra wall does come down, however, though. Junkrat just throwing nades through. Reinhardt desperately trying to get his shield back. Blocking the entrance now. Does like UJ is going to push in the hallway here. Junkrat does have a flank. They don't see it. They're calling it out now. Lucio does fall though. Reinhardt ult does come down. However, Reinhardt does fall on site. It looks like UJ does have the site right now. Reinhardt misses the slam. However, Lucio is just being slippery right now. And he finally does fall to the Junkrat. UJ still hasn't taken care of Ohio State's Junkrat though. And the Junkrat's trade. UJ does actually have control of the site now though. However, it is a 5v6 currently as we wait for Junkrat to recover. 5v5. Both Junkrats are up. Symmetra sending out shots, just trying to keep Ohio State back, waiting for their team to get there. Huge UJ Zarya are here right now, but Junkrat lands a 3-man rip tire. Zarya desperately trying to stay alive, but her healer is dead. Symmetra just trying to stay alive right now. Symmetra ult does come up. However, they can't push onto site right now. It's already at 72%. Reinhardt does have his ult as well, pushing onto site. The Reinhardt shield does block them. UJ's Reinhardt though. Zarya's shield coming down. However, both Symmetra walls are up. Reinhardt is tanking everything. However, the healing is not enough. He's getting up against 3. And UJ just really trying to stay alive right now. However, it does look like that is going to be the round. As UJ is unable to get on the site. That is a tough map to get on once you've lost control. That is one thing I've learned from my short time playing. It does make it very difficult to come back from that situation just because of what you saw there by Ohio State. It's very easy to lock down those corridors, especially with a comp like this with Junkrat, Symmetra. And then you also have Brigitte and Lucio just sending out heals while Reinhardt's blocking. And I am happy to admit I have figured out the spectator mode. So next game will be much cleaner, I promise. Apologies for the inconvenience. However, this is my first time casting Overwatch, so we're getting it figured out. Does look like Zach opts to switch back to the Cassidy versus the Junkrat. Symmetra Portal comes up, and very interesting strat from both teams. Zarya, both teams duking it out right now. However, Reinhardt does land his slam on enemy Reinhardt, and they get picked. That's huge for UJ here. Having the Reinhardt down means they don't have the shield. Symmetra's trade. Brigitte falls, Junkrat falls, and Lucio falls. A double kill by Zarya here. UJ does take control of the site. They do take care of the Symmetra Portal as well. That was a very good push by UJ there. Tossing next, taking care of the Reinhardt. Loses a lot of the defensive capabilities that Ohio State has. Junkrat just sending grenades over. Flame toss coming out. Looks like they are going to call the rotate here. UJ is going to rotate as well just to match this. It really wants me to spectate Reinhardt. The shield's coming up. Both sides holding. Reinhardt ult is at 94%. This could be huge right now if he manages to get this off. The Reinhardt shield blocks. That is devastating. Cassidy ult is up as well, while Symmetra ult too. Reinhardt misses the charge, however, does pick the enemy Reinhardt. Zarya does fall, and Reinhardt does fall as well. Symmetra walls are up. Cassidy pops ult, but he's not in any position. He does get the Junkrat at least. Dashes on the site, lands a stun on Brigitte. Reinhardt is back on now. Vetla is just going in right now. Swinging that hammer, gets a triple kill, excuse me, and Cassidy picks up the double kill as well. Huge retake by UJ to hold Ohio State at 0% right now in this third round. They do see the Symmetra portals, however, it would be suicide for them to repeat that initial teleport they took. Ohio State coming onto this bridge. Huge fall. A massive 3-man Zarya ult. Brigitte throws out his ultimate as well. Ground Shake comes down but doesn't land on anyone, and Reinhardt does fall. Another Ohio State's Reinhardt, however, lands a 3-man ult. Zarya falls as well, and UJ loses the site, but they are at 91%. They can sit pretty comfortably right now and regroup to take the site. Symmetra does fall in the backline, though. Here we go. UJ is going to have to hold right now to keep this 5-6 alive right now. Good shots coming from Cassidy. However, tossing next is up there as the Reinhardt. Massive heals coming out. He's able to tank a lot of this damage at 500 health. UJ opts to back up and regroup right now. Symmetra portals there. They look like they might take on the site. They opt to fall back. Just going to heal up and look to push. They have time with that first good hold. Reinhardt just looking to throw some flame walls through. And it looks like both teams are just going to opt for an endurance battle right now. Wall does come up to keep up. However, Reinhardt does the same on Ohio State. Symmetra is sending out orbs. She does see the Junkrat in the upper level. It looks like they are going to be able to... No way, that Junkrat lives. Junkrat somehow manages to survive at such low HP. Okay, UJ is running out of time here. They are going to throw up the Symmetra wall and look to make a push. Reinhardt ult is not ready. Neither ult is, however. It looks like UJ is just going to try to sustain here to test this site. Both Symmetra walls come up now. Reinhardt's taking some major damage to his shield, though. Reinhardt does have to fall back. He does risk dying here. Riptire is out, though. This could be dangerous. He does only manage to pick up one. However, Reinhardt does get slammed. And I think that might be the round. They did switch to Pharah here instead of Cassidy, but it's at 98, 99. And that is going to be the round.
Victory.
Game, excuse me. UJ does have a disgusting first round, and they had a great first hold on that third round. However, that last team fight was really the deciding factor, as they were not able to retake the site and just had to watch as Ohio State took the game. This was a huge play of the game from Ohio State. That 5-man Zarya ult into a... excuse me, that wasn't a 3-man Reinhardt ult. That was also a 5-man Reinhardt ult. I think that was really the turning point in the game there for Ohio State. UJ did manage to hold up to 92%. However, sometimes you just are not able to retake that site.
Nice and easy. Just how I like it.
43% of the damage dealt by the Brigitte healer. And unfortunately, opponent does take the first round, Ohio State. However, UJ will regroup. And we'll see what they do next. UJ does get to... I'm not sure if they get to pick the side. They are going to Hollywood, though. It's a very fun map. Very interesting. Overall, a very strong performance by UJ there. You could really see that they're starting to communicate a lot more. They're able to push back on these sites. They know when they need to fall back and regroup. It looks like they're just going to need to play these team fights a little better, because that was the deciding factor. We are heading into game 2 here. Excuse me, it's not Hollywood. It is Kings Row. Look, gotta refuel real quick.
Ready for battle.
All right, we got a bit of a split up here in comms. That's very good to see, as we like to. However, we do have the Brigitte, or excuse me, Lucio Farah this time.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
It does look like it's going to be a payload game. Very interesting. I do enjoy watching payload over controlling the sites. It's a bit more interesting, because you get to see a bit more dynamic. They're not able to hold a site, they just move around. Shuba got the number, no cap. That is true. They were looking to pick off tossing necks on Reinhardt there. He was making waves, though. He had some of the best ults I've seen.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Alright, and here we go. It looks like it's going to be a pretty standard frontal offensive. Reinhardt walls both coming up, sending out the flame wall. And right now, UJ is just trying to get some pokes down to keep this payload moving. Or it's not a payload, it is payload. Huge Reinhardt slam. Picks up the other enemy Reinhardt. That's huge because they lose the shield. And Ohio State's going to have to fall back here as 4 members of their team fall. Zarya desperately trying to run away. However, Vela's got his sights. Almost a great play. Does push back Zarya and gets the pick. The synergy between Lucio and Reinhardt. Lucio propulsion Reinhardt forward to get the slam going. Beautiful play by UJ there. And Ohio State unable to get any progress on this payload initially. Reinhardt flames coming down. UJ is looking to hold again. Reinhardt is pushing up. With the healers that UJ has, he is able to do this though. Soldier holding the high ground up here, just looking for some picks. Micro missiles coming out, getting the 5-man. It looks like they might be calling the rotate. They know exactly what's going on. However, with Soldier up here alone, it's kind of difficult for him to do anything. Beacon goes down, however, he's going to get pushed by this Reaper. It doesn't look like UJ is responding to this rotate up yet. Now they are. Reinhardt wall coming down. Zarya looking to get behind this Reinhardt. However, she's in a dangerous spot, getting a lot of heals though. They do manage to pick 2 members of the team. Lucio and Junkrat does fall. Lucio is low though, having to recover right now. Reaper does push on, but he's unable to do anything with the sustain. And UJ once again holding the site. Zarya on a 5-player kill streak right now. I don't think a member of UJ has fallen yet. Soldier with this oversight right now, however, Reinhardt and Zarya making waves right now for this defensive tank movement. They are going to call the rotate. Ohio State trying to take a different angle just to get something done. However, the Mei wall does come out, blocking off Zarya, allowing them to get a little damage. Mei does get really low, as well as UJ Zarya. Farah and Zarya fall as well. The Mei Storm coming out. This could be huge. Reinhardt doesn't have ult, but the slam into the triple kill. Oh my goodness! Vela with the penta! He did technically get the quadra, but he got the 5-player kill streak. Soldier does get the kill assist, but Reinhardt going in, massive Mei ult coming down. UJ is just wiping the floor with them right now. Reinhardt is just a monster right now. And UJ is just able to hold this site so well. Plus with the Overwatch upgrade, that's great. Flame wall's coming down. Ohio State's just rapidly trying to defend right now. The problem with payload is you can have these great defense, however, it's just a time thing. So UJ still has to hold them for another 2 minutes. Riptire coming out. They see it. They don't know where it's going though. It's over. They're calling it out. Reinhardt ult is up. He does get stunned in the process and does fall. Reaper ult comes down as well. And it looks like Ohio State is finally able to take control of the site. They do get 1 bar of progress done. Or UJ is all over the place. They're unable to do anything. Mei Ice comes out. However, Mei is still up. And Mei goes down. Zarya and Reinhardt just falling back right now. Excuse me, they were dead. And UJ does lose the site. They are going to be playing the payback now. And that's exactly what I was saying. Oh, we have a pause coming down. That's exactly what I was saying with this payload defend. You can hold for as long as you want. But unfortunately, in a moment like that, like, they had 1 bad fight, and now it's a payload game. Granted, they do have significant time shaved off. However, 4 minutes is still quite a long time to hold this payload from coming to the objective. However, I do know on King's Row, the final payload objective and that little Z-turn can be a little hard to take. We'll see what UJ does from there. They do have Reinhardt ult, however, it does look like they opt to go with the Cassidy versus the Soldier, which is probably a good call. Soldier wants to hold high position. Cassidy is able to actually play on the move and land some stuns. As always, everyone, thank you for. I do see we had one subscription. Excuse me. We do appreciate all the support here at the UJ stream. Everything goes to help bettering the program and everything. So all the new follows, all the new subscriptions, thank you. It means a lot to everyone here at UJ. They did say this was going to be a quick pause, but this one looks to be a little longer than that. And it looks like we are resetting the lobby here. Interesting. But everyone's day is going well as we sit here for the pause. I definitely have not only been open like an hour and a half. Alrighty. I don't know if stream heard that, but it seems we were on quick play settings and not competitive settings.
Now entering King's Row. Initiating match.
So it looks like we are going to be doing a complete reset here. Excuse me. I don't have a quick mic button, so I can't mute myself on the fly. Excuse me. Realistically, I could set up a keybind for a quick mute, but I don't want to fiddle with the UJ settings at all. Let me get a quick sip of water before we get in here. A little ASMR for you, I apologize. Alright, and it looks like it's going to be the same comp again. I'm interested to see how this soldier does. He was able to hold that sightline for very well last time. This, Paragon Reinhardt is just such a beautiful skin. So pretty. Vandalism of King's Row. You hate to see the level these Overwatch players will stoop up to. Reinhardt's a one-man army posting up here at the sightline. Oh, it's a payload game now. Oh, never mind. Alright, here we go. I actually want to get sights on this Farah here. She does pick the Reaper. Great shots, though. However, it does look like Ohio State did learn a little from that last match. They are going to come from this angle, which was the one they got to work. However, players trading on all sides. However, the enemy tank is down. Reinhardt moving up. He's just getting pushed back right now. Doesn't get the slam. However, Carter is able to pick it back up with the soldier. Rough push there by UJ. However, Reinhardt was not able to get the slam off in time. Does look like UJ's just going to take a second to regroup. Hope their players get back in time. Soldier with a huge flank right now. Micro missiles coming down. Does pick the Brigitte in the backline. They don't see Lucio either. However, UJ's Lucio does fall. Soldier's still just getting free shots right now. Reaper does go incantabile right now. Almost gets picked. He does manage to finish him off with the Reinhardt flame wall though. May coming down with the shots right now. Lucio pushing back May just to keep him alive right now. Those B-hops are extremely annoying. However, Zarya coming back with the assist, picking up a double, almost a triple kill. However, she does fall to the Lucio. Lucio playing some lo-fi beats to chill and relax here right now. Great. Look like UJ is back on site. However, they did lose 2 out of 3 bars of progress on that first defense. Our flame wall does come down. They're just going to try to break this off. However, Ohio State lands a 3-man Reinhardt ult. However, Pharah does pick the Lucio, but Reinhardt's trade. Excuse me, not trade. Massive Mei ult coming down, and that is a huge play by UJ there. They do lose the objective, but they do pick 4 out of 6 members of Ohio State. Maywall comes up to block the Reinhardt, and they do pick the 5th. UJ does lose the objective there, but they gain precious time to regroup after losing their players. Sorry, is that just Soldier chilling right now? He is. He's just holding the flank. It is going to be a 1v1 right here. However, Junkrat in tight corridors is pretty devastating. However, Soldier does manage to get the headshots off in time. Well played by Carter there. Set alive. Reinhardt ult is up as well as Zarya, and we've seen that can be a devastating combo. The Reinhardt, or excuse me, Maywall coming up to block Reinhardt outside. They do land a 3-man Reinhardt ult, and oh my goodness, a quintuple kill by Reinhardt. He picks up the 4 with the 5th assist coming from Mei. A huge Zarya ult into Reinhardt there. Beautiful play by UJ. Absolutely devastating combo with the Zarya Reinhardt. Flamewall's coming down here. Reinhardt is on fire. You love to see it from UJ. They did see this Reinhardt around the corner. However, Zariel comes down, but the Mei wall is able to buy some time. Brigitte wall comes down as well. And right now, Farah's just on the back end healing. Reinhardt with the heals coming out. Ohio State's Reinhardt does manage to stay alive. However, they do stop the Junkrat from getting the Riptire going. That would have been devastating as Reinhardt was only on 83 HP. The slam misses on Reinhardt. However, the flame wall hits 3. Reinhardt picks 1. Going for Reaper. Intangible. He does manage to make it out somehow. How does Reaper pull that off? Tactical Visor is up though. This could be very devastating for I see it right here. Those are on the flank. If they don't see him here, that Tactical Visor could be absolutely massive. See what he does here. They do see him on the back end. Maybe a little too much for discipline. The Reaper TP does come down, as you can see. Reinhardt ult is up. If they get this Reinhardt shield down, they are going to have a chance to capitalize on this massively. Maywall does come up. They don't quite pick the Reinhardt until there. Mei does drop the Reinhardt. Flamewall coming down to zone off a little bit. Reinhardt's shield is about to fall. He is going to have to push back here to regen. Looks like he might be looking for an ult here. Flamewall misses it too. Sorry, at 81% right now. Able to put out some massive damage right now. Lucio just popping some shots as well. Don't think they see the Junkrat. No, there is no Junkrat in the corner. Excuse me, I thought he was going on the roam. Farah playing back with the heals right now. Junkrat is on the roam now, though. They are calling it out. Lucio does come out as well. They're desperately trying to stay alive right now. However, Lucio and Junkrat trade. Reinhardt goes down as well. Sorry, desperately trying to sustain right now. Falling back as fast as she can. Desperately trying to put out damage. However, the Reinhardt wall comes up. Good Mei wall to stop them from capitalizing on the Zarya. However, they are able to get a kill. It looks like UJ is going to fall. They're going to get some massive payload progress right now. Soldier just desperately trying to spray back. No Stim Beacon coming out. That's an interesting thing, though. Once again, UJ is just going to have to hold here. Maybe they can stop them from reaching a checkpoint, but there's only 60 seconds to hold out. That's all UJ needs right now. Reinhardt taking some massive damage, getting caught by the Reaper up above. Junkrat grenades coming down. The shield is desperately putting out 1600. It's a lot of health to get through. However, it's going massive Mei ult though. No Reinhardt ult capitalized, but they do manage to pick up 4. 3. Zarya is about to fall. They pick up the 4th. Lucio pushes him back. However, Lucio does fall. A massive team ace from UJ there. The Mei ults coming down are huge. They just need to hold for 20 seconds. However, I don't think Ohio State's going to have time. Trigger discipline from Soldier 76 right now. He's going to try to tap Junkrat, but he's going to fall back. Massive team kill from UJ there. The huge Mei ult, the Junkrat Riptire is coming out. They are calling it out, moving back right now. Huge Reinhardt ult into a slam. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to pick enemy Reinhardt yet. They pick off Lucio, Brigitte, Reinhardt. This is it right here. Zarya gets the kill, and Junkrat is the last one, and that is going to be the round for UJ. really impressive watching UJ. Oh, censored words. Bella is saying getting nutty with it. True, though. Massive team play by UJ there at the end. They had 2 massive ults, and that was the reason they won that round right there.
Initiating match.
They were just able to hold that site to the best of their ability, and they did just that. Apparently that's censored. Yeah, that's interesting.
Ready for battle.
All right. This time it's UJ on the offensive. Opting for the Widowmaker over the Soldier this time, which makes sense. Widow on these long sidelines is very strong. And now we have destruction of property from UJ. Absolutely disgusting. Despicable, quite frankly. That was a very expensive setup, and it's gone. Tragic. You hate to see it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Here we go with the UJ push on the offensive. Junkrat grenades coming down, however. They are. Widowmaker already getting a pick on the Junkrat. Huge. That's already makes it a 5v6. Zarya already coming down with 63%. Playing behind the Reinhardt wall. Reinhardt is just going in, though. Tossing next, just getting. He does fall, though, after picking. May does land a good stun, though. Desperately trying to stay alive. Has to ice to stay alive. Reaper is very low right now. Cassidy on the backline right now. They do pick the Brigitte and the Reaper. Junkrat is trying to stay alive. He lands the stun and the headshot. Zarya with the shield right now. Cassidy's got to play safe. He does fall. I was going to say he's going to have to play safe, but he gets picked so quickly. UJ already with 2 out of 3 bars of progress here. That was a huge take by UJ there. Widowmaker picking off the Junkrat that early makes it a 5v6 off rip. And already we are pushing the payload. Huge team play by UJ right here. Making waves right now on this defensive. Flame wall coming down. Both flame barrages trading. And it looks like Ohio is coming up to make a push right now. However, UJ is just going to throw out some flame walls. Junkrat's already relatively low. However, the Brigitte wall does come up from UJ. A little damage out for him. Flame barrage coming around. Looks like they're calling the flank. They don't see him anywhere. McCree looking to get some picks up here. He is going to have to be in a 1v1. He does land the stun. However, he does fall to the Junkrat. Riptire coming out. Does get... That was a disgusting Riptire. Manages to pick up 3. And Brigitte and Reinhardt just desperately trying to fall back and stay alive right now. Ohio slowly pushing back the payload right now.
I need to keep this moving.
Enemies here.
McCree, Cassidy does have ult up. That Reinhardt needs to go down. They're not going to call it out. Does only manage to pick 1. Had 6 in sights, though. Good shots coming out from Cassidy right now. Zarya does get a kill. However, a 3-man Reinhardt ult comes down from Ohio. May ult comes down. We've seen this work in the past, and it looks like it's going to work again. Reaper, Reinhardt, Brigitte all fall from Ohio State. Huge plays right now coming from UJ. Their use of their ults is just absolutely beautiful right now. They are going to be able to push up to this checkpoint. Maywall does come down. However, it's a little counter synergy with the Zarya all coming down as well. And they do pick up 1. They get the game. Well played by UJ there. I believe Ohio surrendered there. Probably a good call. It's very hard for them. And of course, tossing next with the play of the game. And it's going to be right here with the 3-man ult, and he just went swinging with the quintuple. No other play I could imagine being pogged for that one. Well played by UJ there. They had complete control of that game at every point, I believe. 11 Earth Shatter kills.
You made the right
9
decision.
Earth Shatter kills with 11 stuns. Absolutely crazy. I think we really have to highlight the performance of the tanks right now. Healers and tanks They're just providing everything, allowing for their DPS to do work. But Zarya and Reinhardt right now are just completely taking control for the front line right now. Looks like we are going to Rialto here for the third round. I apologize. It is now. This is important. I mean, we got to update this, right? We can't let people believe otherwise. 1-1 here. I believe we're doing best of 3. I don't want to be certain on that. Because like I said, this is my first time casting Overwatch. But next time we come back, we're going to be better, baby. Honestly, yes, that is very true. We do have to highlight the NACE performance there. She had 3 massive ults, all leading to complete team wipes. Especially that second one at the mid push to win the first round, or excuse me, second round. First round. Sorry. That's one was able to completely turn the game. It was already in UJ's favor, but that was the one that was really the turning point to help them secure the game.
Initiating match.
Anyone want to tell these people that maybe not to be here? Oh, it's robots. Never mind. Go for a ride, everyone. We wait for everyone to pick their heroes. Beautiful sight right now. I honestly don't understand what's the point of having a boat that looks like a car, but you do you. Alright. 5 seconds. Let's get off our boat ride. Let's get into the action.
Ready for battle.
Oh, UJ's on the defense? Yes, they are.
Double, triple, quadruple. Check your mouth.
Sigma and Osira. Beautiful. Long sightlines. I love watching Sigma.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
A switch up of comps finally. It looks like Ohio's still running the same standard, but UJ's gone for a complete change here. We've got the Pharah, Sigma, Osira, and now the Mercy. All very good picks on this map, though. Especially with the Osira able to hold these long sightlines with her 150 rounds. And once again, the destruction of property just runs rampant. The madness never ends.
Attackers incoming. Stop the pain.
150 rounds coming down, and you can already see it. Good Zarya bubble coming, or excuse me, Osira bubble coming out to keep them back right now. Osira is just laying waste, however, that doesn't do that much damage. Trade up for the not the round. She does manage to transition to the Junkrat, picks him off. The grab bubble comes down, and they're stopping this payload in its tracks right now. Brigitte does pick off the, excuse me, that's not Brigitte, that's Baptiste. I apologize. Does pick off the soldier. Cassidy does pick off the Baptiste, and Ohio Zarya falls off the map. You do not want to see that right now at this point of the game. However, it is going to work in UJ's favor. And now we have Cassidy and I believe Baptiste up on these high sightlines. I really don't know where Pharah is. Oh, it's of course. She's doing Pharah things. Ult is ready to go. Full few. Let's see what she does with it. Just able to hold off. I didn't even know you could go up on this roof. And we have Mercy Pharah combo. Absolutely filthy. I think I'm going to be sick. Huge propulsion up right now. The big flank. Ohio State has no idea. This could be massive. The missile swarm coming out. Picks 1. Picks 2. However, she does get stunned out of the air by the enemy Cassidy. However, UJ just completely wiping the floor right now. The complete flank by Farrar there. Had no idea what was even coming. Ohio State completely oblivious. Picks up the triple kill. And UJ just completely wiping the floor right now. This payload hasn't gone anywhere. Osira ult is up, which could be massive to hold this payload back even further. Baptiste ult and Cassidy ult are all up as well. He's coming up from Mercy Pharah right now. Baptiste wall does go up. They're going to hold this sightline now. Massive with Osira. Picks up the double kill and the assist. Sigma picking one as well. Seer coming down with the grab bubble. Grabs 2. Not able to get shots on target to pick 1. However, Baptiste and Cassidy did get extremely low. So Zero wall coming up. I don't think I've seen Sigma wall at all this game round. What the heck is going on with this thing? Mercy ult does come out. Valkyrie going off. They are calling out the flank right now. Let's see if Osira throws on her ult before she does. That's exactly what she's going to do. The Sigma ult coming up. Huge right now. Doesn't pick any. Does get the soldier, though, from the Cassidy up above. Reinhardt desperately trying to stay alive. Sigma getting the shield up. Oh, my goodness. Pharah with the quadruple missile swarm. Didn't even see it because I have to look so far up to get that look. But, oh, my goodness. Pharah with the quadruple kill. Absolutely massive performance by UJ right now. They're not letting this go anywhere. Only a minute left in the round. And it's just so difficult for Ohio to deal with this. They do switch to the Diva over the Zarya, however. Pharah with the rocket jump over. Getting the sidelines. She does have Mercy on her. This is such a gross combo. Baptiste's life shield is coming out, or life force is coming out, however. They are getting a little progress on this payload, but not a lot. This is a really bad chokehold for Ohio right now. Just able to get picked off by that Pharah. Does manage to pick Sigma and Mercy, which means Pharah isn't able to do much. However, the Baptiste heal's coming down. Unable to reload right now. Osira desperately trying to hold right now, but she does fall. Baptiste desperately trying to stay alive. He does fall as well. This payload is going to get pushed up. Only 7 seconds left in the round. However, they're going to reach that first checkpoint. And I think add another 2 minutes to the clock right now. 2.5 minutes to the clock. A bit harder for UJ to hold this here. However, they are going to be able to just keep sustain right now, waiting for their team to regroup right now. Sigma loses barrier. However, Cassidy's parkouring all over. Hard taking out the pillars. Just get a bit of the sightline right here. Diva coming in. Very interesting play. She might have already. They have to keep all watch out for that, but she's only at 60%. McCree ult is up. Let's see what he does with it. This could be a disgusting angle right now. Pharah misses only pick up 1. However, they are holding this payload down low. Osira just landing massive damage as they're not concerned with her right now. She does pick the Baptiste. Reinhardt's going to fall as well. And the McCree. Huge flank by Osira right now. Ohio had no idea she was behind him. The entire time she was just laying down 150 rounds of green. Sigma ult is ready to go. However, Osira with a massive flank right now. Just doing massive damage right now. And Ohio doing nothing to deal with it. Sigma ult, well, is going to come out. He's going to throw down his grab bombs right now. Gets hit by the flame barrage. However, the wall does pull up fast enough. Not a great ult here by Sigma. He is going to have to look for an angle. This is huge, though. He holds it long enough, gets 4 up in it. However, they're not able to capitalize on any damage. The Cassidy ult does get blocked by Diva a little bit. He does get 1, though. Mercy does get a revive off. However, does fall. It looks like UJ, he's going to fall here. Sigma's going to have to hold this alone, and he does fall, too. UJ might have time to regroup and stop this payload from reaching the next objective. They only have to land last 40 seconds right now. It really just doesn't want me to spectate Baptiste. Osira does have ult up. The Baptiste block does come out. Lots of shots going down as well. Beautiful synergy right now. Gets the grab whirl up, gets some sightlines, gets some damage done. Diva ult is coming out though. Doesn't get anyone. It does pick off Baptiste's immortality shield though. However, they are trading. It is a 4v5 right now. 3v5. 2v5. The payload does reach the checkpoint. Desperately trying to sustain. However, UJ does fall here. Once again, it's just very difficult for UJ to hold these angles right now. They're getting off on staggered death timers, and it's making it very difficult for them to capitalize on anything right now. Barrier does come out, however, it does fall incredibly quickly, like laughably quickly. They do switch to the Reinhardt ulti is here. Very good call, I think, as he's able to hold a bit more. We got a mortality shield coming out from Baptiste here. Heals coming down, Diva shield coming up. Enemy Reinhardt does have his ult up. Baptiste is up. Reinhardt does fall. And I think that's going to be it for UJ. They're just not able to retake the site right now. And I think that is going to be the round right now. Not yet, though. Carter's still alive. Desperately trying to stay alive with this movement right now. What is this? This looks like my Apex movement. Sigma actually might be able to bring this back right now. Oh my goodness. That's exactly what happens. Humongous with the massive Sigma ult to hold the payload for 30 seconds. Less than a meter to push. However, a 5-man team wipe makes the difference right now. Wrecking Ball is coming on right now. UJ is just desperately going to have to come hold. They push it back to less than 4 meters now. The Diva ult coming down. This could be very bad. They do pick a Wrecking Ball. Diva ult doesn't pick anyone. Immortality Shield coming out as well. Baptiste Wall going up. Soldier just wiping with the Genji too as well. Genji picks up 2. Reinhardt picks up 1. Reinhardt picks up another. The overtime. They just have to burn it. UJ manages to bring it back with a massive Sigma ult to hold the round. Apologies for counting UJ out, but
Score
oh my goodness.
2-2. Switching sides.
Did they not hold that? They didn't hold it.
Initiating.
I don't get the comp setup. I'm gonna be honest. I thought they had it. Maybe it's an ultra or a distance thing. Either way, massive plays from UJ coming out at the end there. Once again, we are going to be switching sides this time. See what UJ opts for a comp. If they do something similar to the defense,
Ready for battle.
and it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do. No, yeah. Excuse me. I was looking at the wrong side. Not this whole time. But they are going to opt with the Soldier and Genji, Farah Brigitte, and the Sigma Roadhog.
Attackers incoming in
I'm going to have a lot of
30
fun
seconds.
watching Roadhog. Excuse me. Are we defiling? Oh my goodness. That's exactly what we're doing. That's adorable.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Alright, the Osira wall does come up, but the payload is already on the move. Sigma wall coming up to provide some cover. Genji just throwing some shurikens right now. Flex it. Massive damage coming down, however, he's getting a bit of damage. Osira does push on the site, picks the Roadhog. Very difficult position to be in. The boulder from Sigma does miss. However, UJ is going to have to play on the defensive right now. Roadhog coming back up right now. Very coming out. Roadhog might be looking for a grapple here. Does go for the mid-range shotgun alt-fire of his mode. Does pick up a bit of damage. Misses the chain just solely because of the Sigma barrier. Putting out some damage right now with the shotgun though. It looks like they're going for the Pharah Mercy combo. Excuse me, yeah, Pharah Mercy combo again. Mercy getting the heals down. Only opting for the Pharah. However, 2 members of our team are low. I think they're leaving that for the Pharah. Or for the, sorry. Sigma on the flank right now. Misses the boulder toss. However, Roadhog does get slept on the payload. But he is in motion. Junkrat does fall. UJ getting a massive push right now. Baptiste is, Soldier is extremely low. Roadhog and Baptiste, or Soldier, trade. Sigma wall coming out. However, UJ is on the full offensive right now. Genji with the shurikens all over the place. Where's Genji? Where is Genji? We'll watch Sigma.
Barrier is unstable.
Strong push right now coming from Sigma. Very interesting play by the Genji here. He's not able to get any support. However, Pharah picks up 2. Genji picks up 2. And UJ gets a team wipe. Excuse me. I didn't even realize they were pushed up. Apologies. But UJ gets the team wipe. Right. Tossing next does opt to switch to the Wrecking Ball here. And they're just going to sit on this payload. Get eyes on this Wrecking Ball here. Does lay down some massive damage. 80 rounds is a lot to put out. Does opt for some headshots and then falls back immediately. Gets the peek around the corner with that third person view. Knocks the others out. Misses the knockup on everyone else. However, he does still do some massive damage. Genji landing these shurikens. Junkrat Riptire does come out. He does dash through it. Gets stunned. Picks off one. However, does fall. Wrecking Ball just regrouping right now. Looking for some angles right now. Gets a flank. Doesn't get the pushback on his Wrecking Ball. However, he is getting blocked by this Osira shield a lot. Sigma does have his grab well up. Let's see if he uses it here. There's only 2 inside. However, this could be huge if he opts to do it here. I think he might be holding it just because his team's not quite here yet. Payload is almost at the objective. Still 3.5 minutes to push. Soldier ult comes out. Tactical Advisor, but it doesn't look like he'll be able to capitalize though on it at all. Sigma does have to fall back as he's waiting for the rest of his team to regroup. Wrecking Ball is completely in the backline right now, though. They have no idea. Does have ult. This could be a huge flank right now by Wrecking Ball. They still don't know. This could be massive right now. It all depends how UJ opts to play this here. Sigma ult does come out. Wrecking Ball does come in and does exactly what he planned to do. Lands the mines. He does get the revive on the Pharah with the Mercy. Misses the stun on the enemy McCree. They do pick 2. However, McCree and Sigma are going at it right now. It is so difficult for Sigma to deal with McCree. He's got so much mobility for his staggered attack. However, huge Pharah coming down, picking off 3. They do manage to push it back to an objective, adding another 4 minutes to the clock here. I understand how it works now. They reach the objective, they get a point. It all makes sense now. My third eye has been open. Fire Rock is just coming down, laying down fire. Wrecking Ball does land a 4-man knockup. That could be huge. The Sigma wall comes out at an angle. Pushing them out past the wall. Wrecking Ball with a huge flank, picks off Osira. Sigma falls as well. Soldier and McCree fall as well. That is both DPSs and both tanks down, and now one of the healers. UJ might be able to just close it out here. A complete team kill. Only 70 meters left to go. The heal's coming down. Heal's coming out as well. And it looks like UJ might be able to take it here. Another huge far ult. Picks off 2. Gets a 3rd with the rockets. And UJ is going to take the round there. Team 1 does take the game. Huge plays by UJ there. And I think they take that match as well. Huge play right here by the Sigma. Massive ult. Landing all that, and then just sets it up for the rest of the team, as well as a 10 kill streak. And I do believe UJ takes the game overall. Maybe? Yes. I think they do. Just saying. Don't know for sure. I'm a bit confused how the round works, but Team 1 does win 2-1 there. Very good performance by UJ there. They are going to take the game by the looks of it. Very strong performance there from UJ. Obviously, we really got to see a bit of their teamwork working out right there. Massive ults on both ends of the games. Every single game, they had 2 or 3 massive team synergy ults, and they really capitalized on it. Aside from that second game on, was it Kings Row, I think Kings Row they won. Aside from the first game, they did a really good job holding everything. And we do have Vetla in the booth. Do you want to say some words to the people? Sure. Alrighty, there you go. Of course, a little short, but that's okay. So, overall, how do you guys think you performed today?
Overall, it was pretty good. Honestly, yeah, the first map, the enemy team's Reinhardt had my number, and I was not doing so hot, but then kind of got his on King's Row, I won't lie to you. And then I also got jiggy with it, which I don't know why that's censored.
You
but
said jiggy. I thought you said
nutty.
Jiggy is really...
Yeah, I'm getting jiggy with it. It's something I do, much to my my team's dismay.
I
but
think we can say that you guys definitely did get jiggy with it today. A lot of massive team synergy there, especially in that second and third game.
Absolutely.
Massive comeback on Rialto there.
Yes.
First half. That was huge. Absolutely massive, but really fun to watch you guys today. I think everyone performed well. I feel like you guys really filled your roles there.
Yeah, no, I had a lot of fun today. I think the team had fun, and I think we worked well together. We were down 3 of our starting players today,
That's
and so
well, that bodes very well though, because I think
yes.
the subs definitely came up and performed today.
No, absolutely, and I think that is awesome to have such a well-rounded team to be able to just take anyone in and still do well.
Very
Fantastic.
exciting to watch. Very exciting to hear.
And we see a Zach interview when. Let me see if I can get
We can
our
get Zach
player
in the
Zach
booth, yeah.
on the mic.
Matt, was he May or was he?
He's our May player, yep.
Okay, well, yes, please get him in here because that second game. Definitely get Zach in here. But honestly, I did not realize that they were down 3 of their starters, but that bodes very well for Overwatch this season. That was very well played by all of them. And we do have Zach in the booth. You're the May player?
Yes.
All right. So I got a few questions for you.
Okay.
How does it feel? Court's a little short, Sarah.
Yeah.
How does it feel just having 3 massive ults in that second game on King's Row?
I mean, they were just all stacked up, so I just started chucking them, and they don't have a diva to eat it, so
Honestly,
have to
that's
worry
all
about
you
it.
need to do. The synergy was great. You landed 3, as I said, 3 massive ults. And
Yeah.
I saw you just making plays. We spectated you for a while, but you were just completely taking names that second game, especially.
yeah, I've been practicing my walls, so
Well, that
Yeah.
worked very well, and we can definitely see the practice. How do you think you performed overall today?
I think my Genji wasn't as strong as it has been, but I don't know, it's good enough. My May's good.
We did see the Genji dash through the Riptire, though. That was a pretty huge play.
Yeah,
That could have been very devastating. However, you did react to it very quickly.
yeah.
How do you think the team performed today?
I think we're playing good right now. We have a few missteps at the start, but we're getting there.
It looked like that first game you guys were still just learning to play with each other, and then you really came together that second and third game, especially.
Yeah.
But overall, very fun to watch all you guys. Oh, you do have another game. Well, then go play another game. Get out of here. It looks like we are going to be running it back. I'm sorry, I'm still learning how all this works. Overwatch is a lot harder to learn than everything else. See, with League, you play like 3 games. It's over. It's quick. No, it's not quick by any means. It can go 3 hours. Oh, my back is itchy. Apologies. Oh. Is some audio going for you right now? I have just been informed we are playing a second game with Boise State, who happen to be all GM ranked members, from what I've heard. So, we're running it back. Hello, Harry. How are you doing today? But yes, we are going to be playing a second game by the looks of it. I believe we're streaming it. Honestly, I just, I was walking down the street. Coach Knudsen came up to me. He's like, "Hey, you wanna cast a game?" I'm like, "Sure." Not actually. I volunteered for this, but I like telling people otherwise. Yes, it does look like we are going to be playing a second game. It does also look like we are going to be playing against a top 500 team, which is, they sound pretty confident. They are obviously setting expectations, but I think it's definitely going to be a lot of fun to watch. See what a high level team looks like, and we do have some high level players. Though I believe Bella specifically was a top 200 player at one point. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I definitely think he was up there in rank. Excuse me. I had to clear my throat. Yeah, I wasn't exactly excuse me. I don't mean to yawn. I wasn't exactly informed of what all was going on today, but here we are. I just show up and talk. Let's be honest. I just show up and talk. You guys get to hear my voice for 2 to 3 hours a day. So, but isn't that just the best part? Once again, hope everyone's doing well today. As always, all the new follows, any new subscriptions, thank you. It's greatly appreciated. Literally everything goes to help forward or furthering, excuse me. Got to clear my throat. Everything helps to further and better the program. And it looks like Boise State will be hosting. I have to join the spectate. Why isn't it letting me join the spectate? And we are just getting this lobby set up by the looks of it. I'm going to reset the scores. Very interesting chats going on right now. It looks like one of the players got subbed. Bella already looking to make some enemies in this chat. Not actually, but sounds good. As you could hear, that was Coach Knudsen. It looks like we are getting ready to go here. Shark bait. Ooh, aha. And here we go. We are going to be getting into it here. They changed the spectate settings. Oh, it makes it so much easier for me to do my job. So unforgiving to these newbie Overwatch spectators, bro. Oh, you know what? This is something else. This is beautiful. Oh, I think I could cry. Tears of joy right now. All right. Excuse me. I just have to clear my throat so much today. I'm sorry. And I don't have a quick button to mute. We have Baptiste and Lucio, Zarya Reinhardt, Symmetra Junkrat. Pretty standard comp from UJ already. Already getting some concussion mines. However, Baptiste does fall already. A massive push coming from Boise already. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. That was disgusting. 3 out of 6 members of UJ have already fallen. It looks like UJ just has to sit here and endure. They're making it very difficult for me to switch. Walcott does come up. It does. UJ is just in a tough position right now. Not able to do anything. Taking massive damage. Reinhardt on the flank. Symmetra as well. They pick off Reinhardt and Junkrat. Symmetra stays alive. However, she's going to fall to Zarya here. That UJ gets wiped right here. Very difficult for them to do anything. Junkrat nades coming out. Just trying to put some damage out before they get up there. Let's take out some of Junkrat's util. However, he gets hit by one rocket and loses like 70% of his HP. Tragic. Lucio trying to heal. Switches. He was on the speed mode that whole time. Just trying to get heals down. However, Junkrat lands a 3-man Riptire. Symmetra is going to fall off the map here. And that is another team ace for Boise State. Flame Barrage coming down, but does not get through the team barrier. Reinhardt coming with the Flame Barrage. However, Junkrat does pick off Baptiste and Symmetra. Zyra picks off the UJ's Junkrat. And Reinhardt just watching as his team gets massacred. This is a very tough game for UJ, as it was stated. This is an all-time 500 team, and we do have 3 subs today. But UJ is putting up a great effort. They're not giving up, which is all you could ever ask for. Looks like they're going to come from a different angle of approach here. Zarya ult does come out and picks up 2, 3 by the looks of it. Reinhardt falls. Baptiste and Lucio fall. Symmetra falls. Junkrat falls. It's up to Zarya to hold in the team spawn right now. Riptire does come out, however, it's not able to do anything except instantly pick off Wrecking Ball. And that is going to be the first round. The audio is wonky. Apologies. I had desktop audio muted for some reason. That's strange.
Hello.
I don't know why that got muted. Sorry about that.
Lucio, I'll race ya.
High noon somewhere. Casty. Alright, switching up. No more Junkrat. They opted to go for the Cassie this time.
4, 3, 2,
See if UJ can push on a site this time. This is a bit better.
capture the objective.
A bit better for UJ here. Not as many sight lines. Lucio might be able to do something. Oh my goodness.
Team kill.
Oh my goodness. The Symmetra portal. The Symmetra portal into the Lucio knockback. Knocks 5 of UJ players off the map with Moira picking up the 6th. I'm at a loss for words. That was incredible. Does land the headshot. Back looking to push up here. Does manage to see one on the side. Can't hit the Lucio. Reaper coming in already though. Zarya bubble's coming out to just get some shields off. That Reinhardt wall is making some massive damage. Zach with the stun on the what's her name? What's her name? Don't tell me. I can figure it out. Can't figure it out. Can't remember her name. It's extremely annoying. The unload coming off on the Reinhardt, getting the pick here. Zach making some waves right now, putting up some sort of effort here, trying to get onto site. Reinhardt is back to tank. Hits him with the thumbs up. Can't land the shots on the Zyra though. Almost picks off the Moira. Reinhardt does fall off the map, getting pushed off by Pharah. Reaper just walking in right now. Ulting out. He might have Death Blossom ready. This might be dangerous. Zach does finally fall. However, he does put up a valiant effort. Once again, UJ is pushed back to their spawn. Zarya dodges the Flame Barrage, however, sends out some lobs. Alright, is just raining down fire. This is what we could expect. This is what Ohio State was seeing last week. Huge Zarya ult. This could be devastating. Right into Reinhardt ult, and they get team aced once again. Excuse me. Widowmaker's still alive. Desperately trying to stay alive. That was a massive Zarya into Reinhardt ult, though. This is the grappling hook. Interesting play. Almost pulled off that shot, though. Can't quite pick off the Pharah. They are getting flanked by Reaper. No one knows, and Reaper and Myra are just making work right now in the back line. Looks like UJ is going to fall once again. Lucio is the last man standing and can't stay standing for long, unfortunately. Zach does manage to pick off the Pharah. Not before she can get the Widowmaker, though. Death Blossom does come out. Gets the ult off. Doesn't kill, though. He looks like he went untangible. Good stun. He does fall, though. He doesn't even pick the Zarya. That is tragic. Very strong performance from Boise State, though. There's a reason they're a top 500 team. Believe play of the game is going to go to this Lucio. This was incredible, and I'm really interested to see it from this angle. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, the movement. Oh, my... That was incredible. Wow. Feel outnumbered here. Zach said, I am making space. He really did. Zach really did put up a great performance that round. Unfortunately, UJ just not able to keep up with this momentum from Boise. They are you can see that Boise is together. On top of the Grandmaster level aim, they have Grandmaster level communication. They are everywhere. They know where everyone is at, and they're pushing up flanks. They're not moving as a unit all the time. They're moving at when it's required. Still a good performance, though, from UJ. They're definitely the underdog in this game, but this is a great learning experience because they can learn from this. Well, I'm saying learn a lot, but they can look back at this game and see what Boise does and take some of that into their own consideration when they're playing these games. It looks like we're just getting the map set up and everything. Looks like we're just waiting for everyone to say R here. Those look like some subs are going to be made on Boise's side.
Now entering King's Row. Together, we are strong.
Alright, let's see what the comp looks like for UJZ. Again, Zarya Reinhardt. The Mei coming out with Zac this time. Baptiste, Lucio again, but this time Carter on the Widowmaker. Once again, we said this last time, but this is a pretty good map for Widowmaker, King's Row. A lot of high sight lines, and Zac is defiling all these monitors. There is no justice in this world.
The sight of one of my finest kills. Today,
Five, four, three, two, one. Attack commences.
Alright, and here we go. Already
Objective A.
getting rain fire down upon them by D.Va. Zac looking to get an angle here. Reinhardt pushing up. They might be able to pick enemy Reinhardt here. The Mei wall does come up, blocking them off. However, Reinhardt does trade with Baptiste. He does pick off the Reinhardt as well, and Mei falls. Reinhardt already with a quadra kill. Absolutely devastating there. Widowmaker's just not able to provide any support. She gets picked off by Mei. That was incredible aim. The Reinhardt slam does come out. He does manage to make it out in time. Both Mei walls are up. Flame Barrage coming out. Does get blocked by D.Va projectile barrier. Reinhardt desperately trying to get up here to make a play with the shield. He's going to start swinging with Boise's with Reinhardt. Mei does come in, takes a hammer to the side. However, Reinhardt wall does, or excuse me, Mei wall blocks him off. Reinhardt picks up a double. D.Va picks off Baptiste. Cassie picks off Zarya. And Mei picks off Lucio. And that is going to be a team ace.
嘿，我又回来啦！
You can just see a lot more pressure coming from Boise State. They all are shooting at the same person almost all the time. And that's leading to quick kills and making it a 4v5, 3v5 situation. Mei does manage to get the stun off, however, it falls too quickly. The ice breaks and she dies. And that is another team ace for Boise State here. It's just very difficult for UJ to do anything. They can't get onto this site. It's too devastating. Doesn't manage to land the long range projectile. Mei ult is up. Let's see if she can turn it like she did last time. The wall goes up. She's very low health. She can't do anything. Lucio trying to put out some damage on Reinhardt. It's just not happening. Mei wall comes off, blocks him from pushing her on the sideline. Reinhardt is up on the bus, just throwing hammers. Does pick off Mei. Baptiste picks off Reinhardt. Cassidy picks off Reaper. Both DPSs are down, both tanks are down, both healers are down, and that is almost another team ace again. That's just BM. Unfortunately, UJ does get locked in by the Mei wall here. That gives Boise time to regroup and just lock them in right now. UJ just looking for something here. Zac getting some good shots down on the Mei up there, though. D.Va projectile barrier, putting it working out. Cassie ult about to come down. Gotta be very careful here. He only picks off Baptiste. Lucio and Day get a 3-man freeze, and they all fall.
Team kill.
Another team kill coming from Boise State here. Baptiste will be the first up.
Hiya.
Alrighty, Mei on the angle. Just not able to land any shots though. They came out of nowhere. It was like a bee's nest. Zarya is gonna fall as well. Lucio is up, but she's not able to get in range. The Mei wall goes up, and this is going to be the game. They're just unable to do anything about that wall. They can't get through. Lucio is going to run out and get instantly picked off by the Cassidy. Baptiste desperately trying to get heals down on Bella. But it's just so difficult for them to do anything. He dies. Death Blossom comes out, however, projectile barrier, Reinhardt barrier, and Mei ult are going to make it do nothing. And that is going to be the round.
Score 0-0. Switching sides.
There is no obligation for the universe to make sense to you.
King's Row now. We have Sigma Osira, Mercy Baptiste, and Bastion and Symmetra. Bastion's an interesting pick here. Maybe, yeah, just because they're defending is why they locked it up. But let's see if the Sigma and Mercy heals are going to be able to keep it alive long enough. They do have Osira too, though.
Always glad
Baptiste wall could help his ultimate, so we'll see what they choose to do here. Looks like Mercy is just going to be a pocket Mercy for Bastion here. Looks like they're all going to post up here. This could be dangerous, but it looks like they are all going to post up here just for the angle.
Attackers incoming.
Delegate
Defend objective A.
It does come out already. Shots are being thrown. Symmetra wall does, or excuse me, Osira wall does fall immediately. Sigma wall's out now. Laying down some cover fire for Bastion here.
My turn.
Massive damage coming out from Carter. However, that Reinhardt shield is doing something else. Keeping so much damage. That quick reload. Portals come out. Diva projectile barrier doing work as well. Bastion's gonna have to move. They risk getting lit up here. Very tough situation to be in. Boise State just making a huge push. Bastion drops down. Doesn't quite get the Diva mech. They do get the Diva mech, but they don't get Diva. Already Baptiste life immortality field is coming out. And UJ just not able to pick off any of Boise State's players. And already, it looks like it's going to be a surrender. Just like that, Boise State 2-0's UJ. Very difficult game. Obviously, UJ's coming as the underdog, but like we said, it is going to be a learning experience for them. They can look at this, they can learn some things, they can see what Boise State does differently than they do, and they can hopefully bring it into their future games. Quintuple kill coming out from Boise State's Reinhardt there. Absolutely massive. But UJ will fall to Boise State here in Game 2 of the day. Game 1, though, was still a very strong performance from UJ. I think we can learn a lot from the second game and that first game, especially. That first round, you could see that there wasn't a lot of synergy right away, but they really got in their groove in that second and third game especially.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. Oh, we've got Vetla back in the booth. So, obviously, Boise State, top 500 team from what I've heard.
Yeah, they were actually worse than I was imagining them. They weren't even top 500. They were like mid to high masters on average. So I was kind of disappointed. Was really hoping to get stomped a little bit more. But you know, they tried their best. So that's all you can ask from Boise State. You know. I honestly, our team has never vibed harder than in that game.
I bet you guys are just having a blast.
Oh, we tried a little bit on Lijiang Tower, but once we knew that it was doomed, I mean, we just don't have the facilities to be able to compete with a team like that. You know, we don't have the resource to recruit and get players.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Yeah.
It's Boise State. They're gonna have out there.
They're a powerhouse.
Is there anything you could take from that second game or that game with Boise and hopefully bring into your own?
No.
No,
Actually, there was a 6-man team comp that they were running on Lijiang Tower on Gardens. But yeah, no, not much we can take away. It's one of those games where it's just so far in a skill difference that you're not getting anything out of the
not
game.
a lot you can do.
But that's fine.
Just
Like
have
I
a
said,
good time.
we had fun. We ended up running like a Bastion comp on
Yep.
King's Row, which is we had a lot of fun with that. But yeah, it was a fun game, fun to play with them. They're our old scrim partners, so
Oh, really?
yeah, a little bit of rivalry. I was having some banter
Yeah,
with
I
them
can see
about
that in the
Guac.
chat, yep.
Yeah, but it was a fun game. Thank you to Boise if you're listening. Get good. But yeah, good games all around. Thanks for playing with us. I think
Yep,
that's
a lot of
all that I got.
Yeah, a lot of fun to watch today. Really great performance in that first game. Boise State. I mean, what can you do?
Yeah,
You got to see some interesting stuff. Little BM there on Kings Row with the Maywall and Spawn, but
Yes.
but what can you do about it? But I think that is going to be it for me today, though. Is that okay? Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. All the new follows, primes. Once again, it's greatly appreciated. Everything goes help to bettering the program here at UJ. Thank you for tuning in today. We hope everyone has a great rest of your day. When is our next?
Saturday.
Alrighty. I don't know if you guys heard that, but next Saturday, Overwatch will return. And this Wednesday or next Wednesday? This Wednesday, we have Valorant and Call of Duty starting up, so be sure to tune in for those streams. Once again, all the support helps. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in to the stream. Thank you for all the support, and we will talk to you later.